Hi, we are live on Facebook and we are live on TikTok. I'm going to give it a few minutes here. I'm Leah from BBCrafts. We are live from Southern California. Let's see, no one's joining yet, so I will wait. There's one on the web. Hi, whoever's on the web. Hi. Hi TikTok, thank you for joining us. I'm Leah from BBCrafts in Southern California, and I'm waiting for a few to join on Facebook. Thank you for joining, Francis, Tammy, how cute, Kim Chum, Janice, Nasa Sumari, Nana Sumari, Ribbons and Wreaths. Oh, I like that, Joey. Ribbons and Wreaths. Victor John. Hi, thank you for coming and joining us today. Again, I am Leah from BBCrafts, and I'm here to inspire you, encourage you, and teach you how to make a wreath. Today you guys are going to learn along with me, though, because this is the first time I've tried this method. But anyway, thank you for joining us over on TikTok, and thank you for joining us on Facebook. Say hi. Let me know where you're from. We always like to know where you're from and talk. Hi, Nora. Thank you so much for joining us on Facebook. And hi, Mary and Daniel and Barbara on TikTok. You guys like us, follow us. We'd like to open a shop, a BBCrafts shop on TikTok. Sorry, I wasn't really prepared today. I didn't finish what I was doing before I came in. But anyway, hi. Okay, Nora from Wisconsin over on Facebook. Thank you. We have 4 on Facebook. Say hi. Let me know who's on. Let me know where you're from. And I will get started. Okay, so today I am going to attempt to make, because I haven't done it yet, a daisy petal wreath. So anyway, what I will be using, okay, so I've already set my frame, you guys, but this is our 14-inch wreath frame. It does come in a bundle. It's $19.99, and you do get 10 of them. It's our 14-inch wreath frame. I will be using our, I believe it's our white burlap deco mesh, if I'm not mistaken. It is. It's our white, yes it is. It's our white deco mesh with a burlap stripe in it. It's 10 inches wide. It's 10 yards long, so you get 30 feet. And hi, Barbara. Thank you. You joined us on time today. Great timing, Barbara. And I will be using our daffodil fabric deco mesh today also. I don't see, you know what, let me, all right. Okay, and that is $7.99, you guys. And if you buy on our website right now, there's a coupon. It's MOM15, so you get 15% off. Excuse me, let me take my chain off of my glasses. I was like, why is it different? Okay, anyway, thank you for joining us both on TikTok and on Facebook. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to make this, but I am learning right along with you because I've not done this one myself, and so I was working on it while we were offline, and I did get somewhere with it. Okay, so these are the petals that we're going to be making today. Okay, let me see, over here. Go ahead and, I'm going to have him put down the face part so that Facebook you could see my hands really well so nothing's blocked. Oh, let's see. Okay, actually. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is the petal that I'm going to be teaching you guys to make, but do know I'm learning this right along with you. Okay, so I'm going to put the fabric deco mesh on the outside. I'm going to be making an insert for the inside, and then I'm going to be wrapping it with ribbon. So we're going to use these 2 different ribbons today. I haven't wrapped this one in the yellow yet. I have several of these made, but I left 3 of these to make from beginning to end. So I hope that makes sense. Hi, Tiggy. Thank you so much for joining us today. We love to see familiar faces, so let's get started. Okay, so what I've done is I have cut my deco mesh, let me pull the box over, in 10 by 10 pieces, okay? And what you're going to do is, like you did the other day, you're going to make it into a triangle as best that you can, because you know deco mesh has its own way. Hi, Brenda. Thank you for joining us. I know. Oh, good. You're going to get your Sheltie sign on Wednesday. Wonderful. Hi, Cece, over on TikTok. I know you always join us. Thank you so much. And Lucy, thank you for joining us. And Linda. And good evening, Bonnie. And actually, it's afternoon here in California. Happy Friday to you also over on TikTok. Okay, and so let me start. So we're going to fold this in half. We're going to fold down the folded edges, the point, but we're not going to go all the way to the middle. Okay, I think you guys can see that. Let me move this out of the way. We're not going to go all the way to the middle. I'm going to say you're going to leave maybe a half to a quarter inch here. Then you're going to fold it upwards. I think you guys can see that. And kind of pull it. All right, then we want to find the middle. You guys can see me. And you're going to bend this, find the middle, and you want them to measure about 5 inches long. And of course, we have our mat. So I'm going to measure on our mat. We're going to leave it about 5 inches long. And I'm using rubber bands this time. I've had a heck of a time. I've had so many of my rubber bands break this time. So you can use zip ties. You can use pipe cleaners. You can use whatever you have. And again, you want it to be about 5 inches long. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of the plainer ones. Now I'm going to pull this. You guys, can you see that? I'm making it just a little bit wider. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the yellow. And this is our daffodil fabric deco mesh. So you're going to do the exact same thing. So this is a bit repetitive, but it's pretty easy to make. Just a bit time consuming. So again, you make a triangle and you fold it down. Don't go all the way to the edge. You might have some fraying. That's okay. Don't go all the way to the edge. I'm going to say you leave a quarter inch to a half an inch. You kind of pull it. You fold it, and then you fold it like this. And you're going to want the fold on the outside. And all you're going to do is put your insert in. I think you guys can see that. And then again, you're going to add a rubber band, a zip tie, a pipe cleaner, whatever you want. This is how you make the petal. Okay, oh, and you know what? I forgot to show you guys what sign I'm going to use today. Let me show you the sign. It's really, really cute. And you can see how easy that is. Let's see, I'm going to make sure you guys can see it on Facebook. And there you go. You can see that. Okay, this is the sign I'm going to be using today. And this is just a darling sign. It's a truck, but this one is a yellow one, and you've got the green checked, so it's so cute. Hi, Linda, over on Facebook. Hello, thank you for joining us. I think you guys can all see that. And I don't know, Mike, do you have the sign to put up there? Okay, and Mike will show you the price of the sign. There you go. It's a spring yellow truck with flowers, and it's on sale right now for $6.99 and up. And it comes in a 6-inch, an 8-inch, a 10-inch, and a 12-inch. So any size you'd like it in, it's available on our website. So again, I've already made this one for you guys. So let me get it wrapped. I've already got a few made, so I won't have to make a lot, but I do have to make the solid ones. Again, so you fold your daffodil deco mesh, your fabric deco mesh. Hi, Betty and Larissa over on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us. And Lindy and Daniel West. Hello, thank you for joining us. Okay, so you fold it in a triangle. You fold it in half, but you do not go all the way down to the edge. Hi, Cuffy, thank you for joining us. And then you fold this in half and fold it completely in half. And now you want to wrap it around. You want to make sure your folded edge is on the outside. And you are just basically, folded edge is on the outside, your yellow. And basically you're just wrapping it around the white one that you made. And on this one I'm not adding the ribbon, but I'll show you. I'm going to make some and show you with the ribbon. So this is your daisy chain petal. Okay, and you want to keep it at about 5 inches. And I'm using rubber bands, you guys, the little rubber bands. Hi, Peggy over on Facebook. Thank you so much, all you guys on Facebook. Hi, Kelly. Thank you. And hi, everybody that's joining us over on TikTok. Give us a like. Share, follow us so we can open up a TikTok shop. We'd love to offer you guys a TikTok shop so you could shop right from TikTok. So you can see here's this one, okay? And then I left 4 of the green check. I'm sorry, you know, I didn't even show you the ribbon. My mind was not here today. Okay, I'm going to be using this ribbon, and I don't know, there it is. Mike, can you put the Facebook ribbon down a little bit? It's $4.99. It's this one. It's $4.99. Lime green and white diagonal stripe, $4.99. You get 10 yards on the roll, and it's our 1.5 inches. We're also going to use our black gingham, and I think you guys can see that, and it's the same. It's 1.5 inches. There it is, black and white, no check. Yeah, that's good. And it is 10 yards, and it's 1.5 inches. So these are the things that we're using today. So I think I've showed you guys everything. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to make one of these from beginning to end for you. So you're going to take your white. Thank you for sharing, Kelly. Thank you so much. Peggy, hi. Thank you, guys. Thank you over here on TikTok. Again, you take your 10 by 10 mesh. I've cut it 10 by 10. And you're going to fold it into a triangle. And make it into the best triangle you can make, because deco mesh, it can get kind of crazy. Anyway, then you take your pointed edge, you fold it down, and you don't fold it down all the way. You leave about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch at the bottom. Thank you for joining over on TikTok. If you have any questions, how long are the ribbons cut? Oh, yes. Our ribbons are cut 12 inches. I cut them 12 inches. Okay, then you just fold it, and you fold it together like this. And you don't have to worry about it being perfect, because this one you're going to cover it. So then you just take your ribbon, find the center of your ribbon, and you just put it right over like this. And you can see you're covering that center piece, okay? And you want to keep them 5 inches long. So I'm going to cut off the bottom. And I'm going to kind of turn them in a little bit like this. And then you just put your rubber band around the bottom, or your zip tie, or your pipe cleaner. You're very welcome. Ribbons and Wreaths. I love that, Joey. I love the name of your business. And then you just take your yellow daffodil. This is our yellow daffodil fabric deco mesh, and you do the same. You fold it up to the center. Make a triangle. Sorry for the mesh cuts. Edwina, hi Edwina. The mesh cuts are 10 by 10. Okay, you're going to fold it. You're going to leave like 1/4 to 1/2 inch there, and then you're just going to fold it again. Okay. And then you're going to find your middle, and what you're going to wrap around your ribbon is the folded side. That's going to be the front of your petal. So you just put it right around there and tuck in whatever phrase you might have, because you're going to see a few phrases. But you just tuck it in there really nice, as nicely as you can. And then you measure it. Again, and I'm going to cut off a little at the bottom so I don't have too much fighting what to use for the center of the wreath. Oh, I'll show you, Larissa. Let me show you. Yeah, aren't they cute? Thank you so much, Joey. I agree. I think they're really, really cute. I hope this turns out good. Let me show you the center. So Larissa over on Facebook is asking me to show what sign I'll be using in the center. So this will be my center today, Larissa. I think you can see that. It is our yellow, I forget what it was called. Anyway, it's a yellow truck, and it's really cute. And you've got the green around it. So you can see the green is going to go really good there. The I haven't made a complete one yet, but you can see this is going to go there, and then our plain one. So we're just going to go around this with all three of them. What did you use for the center? Okay, here you go. I think you guys can see that. This is Lindy. This is my TikTok page. Hi, added you on my business account. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And you guys follow us over on TikTok. I don't know where we are, and I don't have the counter, so I don't know. But anyway, okay, so let me go ahead and wrap one of these so you can see. Yeah, because I don't have one of those wrapped yet. So again, you take your fabric, or some people use poly deco mesh. We have fabric deco mesh here. You fold your triangle. Let me move this out of the way. You fold your triangle, and then you fold your tips down, but you leave about, I say more of a 1/2 inch. Some people use 1/4 inch. I find it right now pretty good with a 1/2 inch. Okay, and then you just fold it again. And then you fold it, meet the ends at the bottom. And you go ahead and you just wrap. I think you guys can see that. Let me keep it in the middle where you can all see. You wrap it. And then again, I want to keep it at 5 inches. I've seen one of the designers take some hot glue, and I think that would kind of take long for me right now to do, so I'm not going to do it. But she puts hot glue right up underneath that and sits the ribbon on top of it and just holds it there for a couple minutes until it dries, and it just makes it a little more secure. So again, I'm going to measure this 5 inches, and I'm cutting off some of the bottom. Well, hi everybody, thank you. We have 25 on Facebook. That's pretty good for this time of day. Thank you so much. Oh, my sign is it's an 8-inch sign, but again, you can purchase them in 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12. It just depends on what size you want. This one is, yeah, it's an 8-inch sign. I probably should have had him do a 10-inch sign for me, but that's okay. We'll figure this out. What are you doing? The wreath frame. Okay, the wreath frame. I know I should have waited to do that. Anyway, I had the plastic grid. Unfortunately, I didn't have too big of a piece, but that's okay. I took my frame, I laid it down on the plastic grid. I drew a line around it, I cut it out, and then I attached it. I attached it with zip ties. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be attaching the petals like this. I'll probably do two rows of them, but you can see how that's going to look, and it matches. Everything will match. So that's what I'm doing. Did that make sense, Linda? I think so. I think so. I hope so. Okay, let me move on to the next one. Okay, so I already have this made. Let me go ahead and do the outside for you again. Again, you take your 10 by 10 piece of fabric deco mesh. You fold it down. You leave about 1/4 to 1/2 inch there, and then you just fold it. You find the center. I think you guys can all see that. Love the sign. The plastic grid, Larissa, I purchased this one at Joann's, but they're available at Hobby Lobby, Michael's. You can pretty much get them at any hobby store that you have close by. You can find them online. You can find them on Amazon. Maybe one day we'll carry those too. I'm not sure. But anyway, you measure 5 inches. I'm going to cut a little bit off on the bottom. Hi, David. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining us. You're so welcome over there on Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry, on TikTok. Ella. Thank you. You're welcome, Larissa. Thank you. Thank you so much for talking today and keeping me busy. I'm trying something new, and I'm like, oh, okay, I've got to do it all at once. Okay. We went out to eat today, a few of us from the shop, so it was fun. So we had to get back here and get busy and get some of this stuff done before we came out. We had a good lunch. Anyway, you're welcome, Larissa. You're so welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so again, I'm leaving it measured at about 5 inches, and I'm just adding a rubber band. And so you can see. And I have several of the green ones already made over here, so we won't have to do all those. And let me go ahead and wrap some of the black ones for you, because I already have some of those made. I don't have them all done yet, but anyway, okay. So we're going to fold it into a triangle. Take your tips, fold it down. I got a mess here. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Fold it down, leaving about, I'm going to say a 1/2 inch. For me, I think the 1/2 inch is better. About a 1/2 inch, so you don't fold it all the way to the end. So my notification said Evelyn. Oh, no, don't worry about it, Dawn. That's fine. I've had people call me Evelyn before. No problem. Anyway, fold it, and then fold it again. Okay? And again, fold it in half. So end to end. And then we're just going to put it right over the one I've already made. And put that right about in the middle. And you can see it wraps it up really cute. And you just kind of work with it to get it in there the way you want it. You have to play with it a little bit, but you can get it in there. And like I said, I saw a designer put a little bit of glue and put that right in there, and it held it more secure. So again, you measure it, and I'm measuring them right at about 5 inches. I'm going to cut off the excess. Okay. All right, thank you so much, you guys. 27 on Facebook, yay! Thank you for joining us over on TikTok. On TikTok, please follow us if you haven't. The more followers we get, the sooner we open up a BBCrafts shop where you guys can shop and see all the sales we get and the specials and the coupons. Again, so I'm taking my 10 by 10 cut. If you have any questions, please ask, you guys, and put it to the edge as much as you're able, and then you fold it towards the center, leaving about 1/2 of an inch. Again, fold it towards the center again, and then you fold it in half. And I have already my inserts, a few of them ready, so I'm just gonna, and you just kind of wrap it right around your center. And then I'm gonna measure it out at about 5 inches. And we have our cutting mat, which is really great too. I think they're coming in pretty soon. It's a self-healing cutting mat, and it measures 36 by, I believe it's 24. Yeah, it's 36 by 24. Our mat is really neat if you guys get this, because you can use your rotary cutter on it. And I did cut these pieces with our rotary cutter. I'll show you our rotary cutter for those that are new and haven't seen that yet. And so you just kind of fit that in there the best you can, you guys. I'll show you. These are our scissors. I believe we have them in stock. These are our rotary cutters, and these are our wire cutters. And these are necessities to make your wreath making fast. And we do carry them all. Sometimes we are out of them, but if you keep an eye on them, we do get them in, and they go pretty fast. What's in the middle? Okay, Melinda, what I'm going to put in the middle today, let me show Melinda. She's asking over here on Facebook. I think you can see that, Melinda. This is our 8-inch sign. It's a yellow, I'm sorry, I forgot what it was called again. It's a yellow truck, though. It's really cute, and it has flowers. It's our floral yellow truck, and it has the green. Oh, what's in the middle of the frame? This is a plastic grid. You can buy these at Hobby Lobby, at Joann's, at Michael's, at any of your stores, your hobby stores. And I should have bought a bigger one, but this one I think was like 12 by, I don't know, 18 or something. And then you just trace around your frame, you cut it out, and then you attach it to your wreath frame. So I hope that answered your question, Melinda. Okay, and where was I? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up these petals, and I think I'll be done with my black no, I still have to make more. Okay, no problem. Okay, so you fold your triangle, fold it down, leave a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, fold it up like that, find your middle, try to keep all your ends folded in, and then you're going to wrap the yellow right around the one you made for the middle of your petal. And you can see that. And again, I'm going to measure at 5 inches. And I'm going to add a rubber band. And we'll be adding these to the frame. And I'll be doing that with zip ties. So you'll need zip ties, rubber bands. But again, you can do all of what I'm doing right now with zip ties or pipe cleaners if you'd like. I'm going to make a whole one right now to show you again. So you can use, this is a good thing, for your middle, if you're going to use ribbon, you can use any extra mesh you have, because the ribbon pretty much is going to cover whatever you have. So if you have that, if you're a wreath maker, if you're usually, you're a wreath maker and you have excess, you can use anything you have for this center of your petals. So again, you fold down. You're going to leave about a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. You're going to fold it up again. You're going to find your center. You're going to fold them together. Hi, Luann. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. And then I'm just going to take my ribbon, and the ribbon, I cut them 12-inch lengths. I'm going to take my ribbon, and I'm just going to wrap it over the top. And you can see, and then I'm going to tuck it in a little bit so it fits nicely. I'm going to measure it at the 5 inches, and I'm going to cut off a little of the bottom. And again, just add those little hair rubber bands. Luann, if I'm doing it wrong, let me know, because this is the first time I've done this one. So I've seen it done so many times, and I thought I'm gonna try this. Anyway, okay, and so you take again your yellow, in this case yellow fabric deco mesh. You make your triangle. You fold it over, leaving about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. I like the 1/2 inch. Then you fold it again in half. You have your fold on the outside, and again, you just fit it. You fit your center piece right in there. And again, I'm going to add another rubber band. Tuck in your little edges. And you can see that comes out so cute. If you have any tips, Luann, let me know. Because I challenge myself all the time on here. I love to watch all the different creators do things, and then I was going to rewatch the video today and I didn't, so the one I was watching. Anyway, you add your little rubber band, and you can see that is such a darling petal. How many petals total? I'm not sure yet. Ribbons and Wreath, I am not sure, Joey, from Ribbons and Wreath. I'm not sure. I cut up the whole roll. I think I got about 36 cuts. I won't know until I start putting it together, and hopefully I have enough. And if I don't, I have enough here to cut more if I need to. So anyway, I cut up a whole roll. I may or may not need it. I've seen them done with a lot, and I've seen them done with a little. I've seen them done with one row. I've seen them done with 2 rows. So I think I'm going to do 2 rows because I have the smaller sign. Anyway, you make it into a triangle. You fold it in half, leaving about a 1/2 inch. Fold it in half, and fold it in half again. Measure it at about 5 inches. I'm going to cut a little off. Add your rubber band. Add your rubber band. So about 5 inches. Add your rubber band. The one that's going to show when you're doing the white and the yellow, just the white and yellow, I like to stretch the middle out a little bit so it measures about the 1.5 like ribbons. And then again, I'm going to take the yellow fabric deco mesh, fold it into a triangle, fold it down again, leaving about a 1/2 inch, fold it in half. And now again, I want to insert my white piece. I think these are so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I'm going to measure it. Again, I've got it about 5 inches. And I hope you guys can all see that. I'm trying to stay in the middle here so you can see. Thank you, Allison. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Right? Isn't this cute? The colors are great, Allison. Did you see all the colors I'm using? I'm using that ribbon, and these are the ones I put the ribbon around. So I've got the lime green, white diagonal stripe ribbon. I have the gingham ribbon, and these are the 3 petals. You can see these are the 3 petals that I'll be using, you guys. So let me see if I missed any questions over there. So sorry, honey, if I missed any questions, you guys. Okay, let me cut this. I was hoping to get more done before I came on, but I was working fast. I wasn't working fast enough, apparently. Okay, so let me tell you. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4. I did cut, I believe, 11 of each of the ribbons, so that I'm prepared for 33, but if I have to make 36, I can. So you guys can see I've already made all these petals. Let me show you. I have lots of petals here. So I've already made all these green petals. So I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've already made 9 of my green petals, and I've got to make 2 more. So I'm going to do that while I'm talking to you guys. So thank you, Allison. Thank you so much. Hi, Rosa. Thank you for joining us. For anybody new on TikTok, thank you for coming in and joining us. Today I'm making a daisy chain petal wreath. I love the story behind it. This wreath, this petal was created about 5 years ago, and it was by J. Katz Creations. And actually, her husband came up with this wreath, or this petal. And I wish I could, I was going to watch it again. I wish I could remember. He wanted to name it something other than this, but it's kind of made its way back around into the wreath groups again. And so I wanted to try to make it today for you guys and to encourage you, because we have everything on our website that you can make it with. Thank you, Tracy, for joining us today over on TikTok. Okay, and again, I'm wrapping a rubber band around that one. And you can see that is the middle of our petal. Okay, so here is another piece of our yellow fabric deco mesh. And you can tell this is the end of the roll because it's pretty curly, right? Anyway, fold it into a triangle. Bring your points down to the center, leaving not all the way to the end. You're going to leave about 1/2 inch. You're going to fold it over. Find the center, and then you're going to put it right around the one you made. And you kind of just tuck it in where you see the phrase coming up, and you will see phrase coming up. And you can see, are those 10-inch cuts? Yes, Angie, those are 10-inch cuts. So for anybody who is new and didn't hear, these are 10-inch cuts, so they're 10 by 10. I did pull some extra cuts from something I made the other day, and they're a little longer, so I'm going to have to cut those when I get to that. But anyway, and then I'm just putting my rubber band around it to secure the bottom of it, and I'm going to cut some of the bottom off so they'll be ready to attach to our wreath frame. For anybody new coming in, this is the sign that I'm using today. It's our yellow floral truck. It's really, really cute, and you can see the petals will just match. It's going to match. It's going to be really cute. I think you guys can see that. So the colors are perfect, and we have everything available on our website. So, all right, let me get back to making these. Okay. So again, you take your 10 by 10 mesh, and I did cut it with the rotary cutter. Our rotary cutter, we do get these in frequently. We run out of them quickly also. They are just great. Okay, so you make a triangle, you take your ends, try to keep your points together. You bring your point down to the center, but you don't fold it all the way to the edge. You leave, I like the 1/2 inch, so you leave about 1/2 inch, and then again you fold it right in half, fold it in half again, meeting the tips at the bottom. And I'm going to add this green ribbon to it, and you just fold it over in half. And my ribbons are cut 12 inches. I'm going to cut off the excess mesh and then add a rubber band to the bottom at about 5 inches. So I'm measuring them at the 5-inch mark. Let me get that just right. And of course I'm measuring on our mat. A mat is such a great thing to have, you guys, when you're making wreaths. You don't have to pull out a ruler, a measuring tape. I mean, those are fine if that's what you have, but if you have a mat, it just makes it so easy. So you can see this, that's my center for my petal. And again, I'm going to take the yellow and I'm going to wrap it just like I did the other one. So you just fold it in half. Oh, I'm sorry, make a triangle. Take your tips, fold them down, leaving about 1/2 inch on the inside. Fold it again, fold it over again, and just lay it right over the top of the one that you just made with your ribbons. So if you guys have any questions, thank you for joining over on TikTok. Like us, share, give us some hearts, give us some follows so we can open a TikTok shop. I think we need to get up to 5,000 followers to open a TikTok shop, and we would love to do that. So please like us. Hope you guys can see. Let me know if you guys can't see. We try to set our cameras so you can see. Again, I'm going to measure that, make sure I'm doing it 5 inches. Okay, almost. Okay. And I'm just wrapping a rubber band, those little rubber bands. Thank you for sharing our live. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Share it on Facebook. Thank you, Larissa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for everybody who's staying on Facebook today, thank you so much. We appreciate that. We really do. Okay, so let me make another one. I think I'll make a black one for you guys, a black checked gingham. Again, so you just take your 10 by 10 deco mesh. You fold it down, leaving about a ½ inch at the bottom. Again, you fold it in half and fold it in half again. And the ones with the ribbon are just a little bit easier to make. You don't have to be too fussy with your deco mesh because you're going to cover it. Hi, Jeanette. Thank you for joining us from Instagram. Thank you so much. I remember I told you your Instagram messages show up on Facebook, which she's my friend. Thank you for joining us, Jeanette. You'd like this one, Jeanette. I think you'd really like this one. Anyway, you fold it over the top. Again, measure it at the 5 inches. I like to kind of tuck my ribbons in so you've got a good clean finish. Cut off the ends and add your rubber band. So again, if you guys have any questions, and the rubber bands you can pick up anywhere you can find your little anything for hair, you know, your hair supplies. You can find those little packages and they come in a lot. Like the other day, over here in California, they're closing down our 99-cent stores, and I found several packages, so I picked some up when I was out shopping. But you could pick them up at Dollar Tree, you could pick them up at Walmart, you could pick them up at any drugstore. Wherever they have hair supplies, you can usually pick them up. These are the little clear ones. So again, I'm using the yellow fabric deco mesh. I'm folding it into a triangle. I'm taking the 2 tips, I'm folding them towards the center, and I'm leaving about a ½ inch. Again, folding it in half, folding it in half again, making sure my edges are folded, and then I'm going to put it right over the top of our center. And you just kind of work it in there the best you can, and you can see, as long as they don't close the Dollar Trees. I know, right, Jeanette? Don't close our Dollar Trees. We need our Dollar Trees. Okay, and I'm leaving this again about 5 inches long. And let me see. Okay, so over on TikTok, hi you guys for joining. Thank you for whoever's joining. Stay with us if you would. Like, follow, share. The more follows we get, we open a TikTok shop. We're really excited, and we want to do that for you guys. How many of you guys make wreaths? And if you don't make wreaths, are you creators? What do you create? We love to hear what else you might do. Okay, and I want to cut this. Hi, Maria. Thank you for joining us. Gloria, hi. Thank you for joining us over on TikTok. Okay, and let me see. Let me keep going. Okay, so I have a couple of the white ones that I've not covered, so I'll show you. I actually have, okay, I already have some of my white ones made. You guys could see that. Again, I'm going to cover up the white ones, and these ones are just your deco mesh. So these don't have ribbon, and I take the deco mesh once I put it together, and I kind of pull it apart so it's a little bit wide like the ribbon is. So the ribbon is 1.5 inches. Okay, and so you've got your 10 by 10. You fold it into a triangle. And again, fold it down, leave about a ½ inch, fold it over again. You want to have your fold on the outside. And again, you put it right around the deco mesh insert, pull it down around it, and you can see. And then I'm going to measure it at about 5 inches and add a rubber band. And I'm going to go ahead and start just learning basic. Okay. Yeah, Barbara, that's good. That's good. Well, anything you want us to teach you, let us know. If you see a technique you like, if Janine and I, can do it, we'll do it for you. Feel free to ask us. Like we always say to you, let us know what you want to see, and we'll be happy to show you. Even let us know colors. Look at our signs. Let us know if you want us to feature a sign in something that we're making. So I'm going to go ahead and stop making these for a moment, and I'm going to go ahead and just start adding them to my frame, because I'm not sure exactly how many I'm going to need. I'm going to a flower wreath. Oh yeah, flower wreath is beautiful. Have you ever made deco mesh stars? Maybe using triangles. No, I haven't made a deco mesh star. I've picked up the star frame that they have at Dollar Tree, but I've never been daring enough to do it. You're very welcome, Barbara. Making freshies right now for auction. What are those, Sandy? Freshies. Now for auction to rescue. I've got my bulldog. Oh, okay. Oh, cute. Okay, your bulldog signs. You love them. Aren't those cute? I'm so glad you got them. Thank you for following us, you guys. I'm not ignoring you over on TikTok. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to start adding them. Let me check something. I'm trying to see. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put the first one on the frame, and like always, I'm going to just add it with my zip tie. So again, you just push your zip tie down through and up, back up again. And I like to put it right around, in this case, where the rubber band is. So you've got it at about the 5-inch mark. And then you just tighten your zip tie. And I'm going to be using my wire cutters. And you can see. Okay, and I'm going to go just in this order. I'm going to go this is the order I'm going to do, you guys. You know what, either way it's going to turn out that way. Or will it? I'm going to do the gingham, the white, the green. Yeah, either way it'll turn out the same. Okay, so let me just keep on adding them so I'll let you guys see how this is going to look. Let me see, I'm trying to keep it in the frame for you guys on Facebook. So, okay, I'm going to push it down, the zip tie through the grid, and then back up again through the grid, and then just zip tie it. And pull your zip tie pretty tight, especially if you used rubber bands. When you use the zip ties on the bottom, that makes it just a little bit more secure, but these should be pretty secure. Okay, and then just kind of straighten it out. And if you want to, you can always put glue in the middle. They're air fresheners for your car. They're in various shapes, mainly, but oh, that is so cute, Sandy. Do you have them on your Facebook page? That would be adorable. What scents do you create? Let's see. I knew you were going to love it, Jeanette. I knew you'd love it. What is the covering in the center? Oh, DJ, the covering in the center is just a plastic grid. It's usually used for a cross stitch, but you could pick them up at Hobby Lobby. You can pick them up at Joann's. You could pick them up at Michael's or any other hobby shop you guys might have that's close to you. But you can usually get them, and you could get them by, I want to say 12 by something. I can't remember right now. 18 by 12, and then there's another size too. But anyway, okay, so you guys can see what it's going to look like. So I'm ready to, so I've got the white, the green, and the black. And again, go on to another white one. You're welcome, DJ. You're very welcome. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please ask away. Yeah, Sandy, what scents do you make them in? Do you have vanilla? Do you have, what are your fragrances? Those sound so cute. Okay, let me put that in there. And you can see, it's going to look like a little daisy, you guys. So let's see, okay, what? White, green, black, white, green. Okay, let me cut off. And again, our wire cutters are amazing, you guys. If you do not have a pair, I would say definitely get, and make sure also, you guys, when you're attaching them, when you folded the outside, make sure that you have that outside fold facing up. It's really easy to get it wrong when you're busy creating and talking, and I make a lot of mistakes because I'm talking, but that's okay. I like to talk, so ask away, you guys. Thank you for staying with us over on Facebook. We still have 19 people there. And thank you for joining us over on TikTok. And for those of you who are staying on TikTok, thank you so much. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a heart, give us a rose. Give us whatever you guys have to get us over there. So you can see this is coming out really cute. And you want to kind of keep your petals even, and you can kind of tuck them in and out. Like I said, you can always put a dab of glue if you want to, and you can even put a dab of glue in the middle, but I think once we're done they'll be pretty tight, and I think they'll come out really cute. Again, so I'm gonna, and you want to make sure you kind of keep them at the same height as you're going around. So again, I'm adding my, and I'm gonna make some more in a few minutes. So for those of you who are just coming in and haven't seen the process of me making them, I will show you how to make these. They're pretty easy. Like I said, it was a petal that was created several years ago, about 5 years ago from what I understand. I saw the actual creator talking on one of our wreath groups, and it was created about 5 years ago, and it was really cute. Her husband actually created this one. This black cherry, oh, black, okay, Sandy, black, she creates, fresheners, and they're doggy shapes, and they're black cherry Jamaica, crazy leather, oh no, butt naked, oh no, cowboy, mahogany, teakwood, Fruit Loops, oh that, I bet that smells good, clean cotton, Baja cactus, graphite, and many more. Wow, those sound amazing. I hope they sell really well for you. How fun. Are you guys going to do are you going to an event? What are you doing? How are you doing that? Anyway, okay, let me keep attaching. So again, you cut with your cutters, and you just keep on going. And you can see how cute that's going to be, the outside, and I think I'm going to add some in the middle. Thank you for joining over on TikTok. I hope you guys stay with us, so you can see the completed wreath or door hanger, whatever you want to, whatever you consider it to be. And thank you for joining us over on Facebook. I have a lot on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook friends, for coming in and watching us today. Again, this is a daisy chain petal, and it's pretty easy to do. And for those just coming in, the products we use today, I'll show you guys again. Our fabric deco mesh, our yellow fabric deco mesh is daffodil in color, and it's $7.99 on sale. I also used our white, I always forget what it's called, but our white burlap deco mesh. Not sure of the price right now because I don't see it there. And I'm using these ribbons. They are 1.5 inches, our gingham check, our black and white, and our lime green white diagonal stripe ribbon, and also our darling yellow floral truck sign, and I'm using an 8-inch. So, okay, thank you for sharing that, Sandy. That's really neat. Okay, make sure and show us when you make your wreath with the bulldog signs. Make sure and show us that. Those are the cutest signs. Did you buy all 3 of them, or did you just buy? It's our annual auction. Okay, to help raise money for the vet bills. That's really neat. That's great. Those food and 40 for a rescue right now. Wow, that's a lot of rescues. That's awesome. Love animals. I love animals. Did you buy all 3 of the signs? Or did you just buy the little girls and the little boy, or did you buy the ones with the boy and the girl? The signs are so cute. And for those of you who are new, you guys, if you like signs, should go over to our website and look at all the signs we carry. We carry a variety of signs. Our prices are really good. And all you have to do is go, what's the shipping and handling? Oh, in Texas, Larissa, if you buy $79 worth of merchandise, you get free shipping and handling. Mike, is there a standard shipping and handling?
It starts at $6.95.
It starts at $6.95, Larissa, if you're not buying the full $79. So, I guess it just depends on what the weight is, how much you order. But, yeah. That's how much it is. I hope that answers your question. Okay, let me see where I'm at here. Okay. Like I said, this is the first time I've tried this on you guys, so I think it's turning out pretty good considering I've never done this one before. Okay, and so far I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've used 10 of them right now. And so again, I'm attaching them with zip ties. You can attach them with pipe cleaners if that's what you have. I like zip ties. It gives it a nice clean finish on the back also. Oh, good, you bought all 3 of them. Oh, those are going to be darling, Sandy. Those are going to be precious. Yeah, make sure and show us. Right? $79. It's easy to spend $79 on our website. So easy. So let me show you the back. This is why I like zip ties, you guys. You cannot see them. They leave such a nice clean finish on the back of a wreath. A wreath or a door hanger or whatever it is you are making. Okay. So again, I'm adding another one. I'm going to attach it with, make sure, see, I already messed that one up. Okay, so remember when you attach it, which I just made the mistake, but that's a good mistake. Make sure and you've got the solid fold on the front because it gives it a nice clean finish. So again, let me reattach this one. Actually, I'm going to have to re-rubber band it too. Thank you for joining us over there on TikTok. Okay, let me put this one in. So I can show you, we all make mistakes, right? So I am going to put that in, yes. And make sure when you put your zip tie in, you put the flat side of the zip tie towards the item that you are going to zip down. I am having a heck of a time getting the end in. There you go. Okay, I got it through. Because then you'll be able to hear the zip. So if you're not used to using zip ties, you'll learn. I'm sorry you said this again. Did you say you do? Free shipping. With yes, Caroline. It's free shipping anything over $79. So made the yellow petals. The yellow petals are made with our fabric deco mesh. It is the daffodil fabric deco mesh, but you can use our regular deco mesh also. We just happen to have it, and I thought, okay, I'm going to use it. I've seen it done with poly burlap. We don't have poly burlap right now, but I'm sure we're probably working on that. Okay, where was I? Anyway, yeah. Let's see, so go white, green, black, white, green, black, white, green, black, white. Okay, great. Anyway, yes, I'm going to make a couple right now. Heather, I'm going to show you. If you didn't see, thank you so much for the follows. I'm so excited. Please follow us, you guys. We want to get 5,000 followers on TikTok so that we can open a shop for you guys so you can order from our shop right from TikTok. And we have lots of supplies for wreaths. We have a new shipment coming in right now. It should be ready to be shipped out in May, so you can do pre-orders. You can go to our website and you can just put in pre-order, and everything that's coming in will come up. We have a lot of deco mesh coming in, tons of deco mesh coming in actually. So go ahead and do that. So again, you want to, the front side is going to be where you have the solid fold on the outer rim of your petal. So okay, let me show you, Heather. I'm going to show you right now. Because I definitely have to make more. I did pretty good. I could probably go around the whole, maybe not. Okay, anyway, okay, hold on. So I cut all my pieces 10 by 10. Let me tighten this. Okay, let me put this aside so I can show you, Heather. All right, I'm going to make, I'll make two for you, Heather. I'll show you. Wrong petal. Did I do it wrong? Wait a minute. White, green, black, white, green, black, white, green, black, white, green. I sure did. Thank you, Luann. That's what happens when you're live and you're talking. Okay. Thank you for catching that. I eventually would have caught it, I'm sure, but thank you so much. Okay. So let me put this one on, and then I'll go back to creating some more for Heather to see. Thank you. Thank you, Luetta. Thank you so much. Black and white ribbon. Thank you, you guys. Glad you guys caught it. Okay. Oh, and I was even turning it the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Now it's the right petal, and it's turned the right way. So we're doing good. Okay, thank you so much for catching that for me. I see a little fray there, so I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to cut that. Okay, so let me make a couple more. All right. So this is going to be my center. Okay. Thank you. Okay, this is my center. I cut it 10 by 10. I don't know why this looks longer. No, it's okay. It's 10 by 10. Okay. I fold it into a triangle. Okay. I'm going to fold it again, but the tips, I'm not going to put them all the way to the end, but I fold it to the middle. I'm going to leave about a 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to fold it again. Then I'm going to find the center. I'm going to fold it again so that your tips are together. And you can see that. And this one doesn't have to be really perfect because I'm going to put a ribbon over it. So then you just take your ribbon. Thank you for catching that, you guys. Okay, take my cut ribbon, okay, and you fold it over, and you fold it over, and then I'm going to cut off my excess mesh at the bottom. I was making these before I came online, so I was seeing what I needed to do, and then I'm going to kind of turn these in a little bit so that you get a nice clean look on your petal. And again, I'm going to make these petals 5 inches. So again, you measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just wrap your rubber band around the bottom. And that's going to be the center of your petal. Let me cut this in half over here. I'm probably going to need more than I thought I was going to, but that's okay. All right, and then this is going to be the exterior. So again, here's your 10 by 10. This is your daffodil fabric deco mesh. Fold it into a triangle. Fold it down to the center, leaving about a 1/2 inch. If you guys have any questions over on TikTok, let me know. Fold it again. Make a nice clean fold. Find the center of your deco mesh, and then you're just gonna put it right around your center. And just kind of hug it. You can just hug it so you guys can see that. And then again, you're going to leave it at about 5 inches. And you're just going to add your rubber band. Thank you for joining over on TikTok. Thank you, Crystal. Hi, Crystal on TikTok. Thank you for joining us. Stay with us if you'd like to. Yeah, and then just cut the edge off. And these will be ready to add. So let me make, let's see. Let me make another couple of them. Probably going to need more than I thought I was going to need today. Okay, so here's a 10-inch piece. Okay, you fold it into a triangle. You fold it down, leaving about a 1/2 inch between the point and the inside. You fold it in half, where your tips, put your tips together at the bottom. Again, I'm going to make the black and white ones. So I've got my ribbon cut at 12 inches. I'm going to find the center. I'm going to put it right over the top of that insert. I'm going to measure it at about 5 inches on our cutting mat. I'm going to tuck the ends in so you see it get kind of a clean finish to it. I'm going to cut off the excess at the bottom because we don't need that. And again, if you guys have questions, please ask. I'll show you again what I'm making right now. Okay, and then I'm just wrapping the rubber band around. Okay, so that's my center. Okay, so here's your 10 by 10. You fold it. Thank you for staying with us over on Facebook and on TikTok, for those of you that are following us and staying. Okay, so you fold it down. You leave about a 1/2 inch between the side here and the tips. Fold it over. There's your clean fold on the outside, and you want to wrap that right around your insert. You kind of hug it. Okay. And you're going to leave it at about 5 inches. And cut off the excess at the bottom so it won't be in your way when you are attaching your petal. So I'm going to go ahead and attach some more petals. I could do another couple here where we are. Actually, you know what? Let me finish covering up a few of these. I have I have 4 more that I could finish covering right now, so let me go ahead and do that. Again, this is the outside of your petal, so you just fold it into a triangle. You fold it down, you leave about a half of an inch. You don't put your ends all the way, you leave about a half an inch. You fold it in half, you find your middle. You can see that. Again, you put it right over the top of your center of your petal. And you just kind of straighten it out, make it look nice. You measure it 5 inches. Make sure you have it about 5 inches so all of your petals are not yet, Sandy. It should be any day. They're just waiting for it to be. What are they waiting for the app, Mike? They're waiting
for Android, yeah. Waiting for approvals.
They're waiting for approvals. So it's
Google takes time.
Yeah, Google takes time. So apparently it's pretty much ready. It's just not quite approved yet. So that should be up pretty soon. So we do have, for those of you watching, we do have an app in the Apple Store. So you can download our app from the Apple Store if you have an iPhone, and you can order from that app. And you can get to that link from our website. It's on the bottom of our website at BBCrafts. If you Google it, BBCrafts, and you can get to that. You can get to that link there also. So if you don't want to go to the App Store, you can get it on our website. Okay, so I'm going to measure it at 5 inches. You can see. Thank you for asking those, Sandy, because I forgot to talk about that today. Like I said, I'm doing this petal, I've never done it, so I'm trying to focus on everything. I was just telling them today, I used to be able to multitask really good, and I'm just not so good at it anymore. I expect to be, but I'm not. Anyway, okay, so there's here's your petal, you guys. And I'm going to cover these last 2, and then I'm going to start attaching again. So again, here's your 10 by 10. It's our fabric deco mesh, our daffodil fabric deco mesh. It's so pretty and so easy to work with. You fold it down. You leave about a ½ inch from the ends here, and then you fold it upwards. Fold it in half, making a nice clean edge. And this is going to be our petal that has the white insert, and then you just kind of wrap it around and tuck your edges in. I'm using the 14-inch wreath frame for this one. You can get it in we have a bundle of it. There's 10 of them in our bundle, but I'm using the 14-inch wreath frame. And then I added the plastic grid in the middle to attach my petals to, Heather. I'll show it to you right now. Okay. Again, I'm going to wrap the rubber band. I actually have 2 rubber bands. Here, I broke a few rubber bands today doing this. So you can see our white one, and I have 1 more to cover right now before I start attaching again. So let me make this one, and then let me show you. Okay, so Heather, you can see, Heather, this is our 14-inch wreath frame. It has 4 wires on it, and it comes in a bundle. I don't see it on the side, but you can look it up. It's really nice, and this is going to be a good size little wreath. Okay, so where was I? I was going to cover. I knew I had another one here. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to cover that one. Okay, so this is 10 by 10 fabric deco mesh. Again, fold it into a triangle. Fold it down, leaving about, I like the ½ inch right here between the tip and the end of your mesh. Fold it in half, find your center. Fold it together so you have the fold on the outside, then just put it right around your, you're very welcome. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. Appreciate that, you guys. Anyway, okay. So I'm just going to add my rubber band to the bottom. And again, cut off the excess. And I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of these so I could see how I'm going to probably need a lot more than I thought I was going to need. Or, let me see. Yeah, I'm still going to have to make a lot more. I'm definitely more than I. So keep an eye on me here. Make sure I add the right colors. Okay, so I've got white. I'm adding in white, green, black, white, green, black, white, green, black, white, green, black. So we're going to go with the white and make sure that you're folded on the outside, and you might want to kind of stretch out your deco mesh on the inside where you don't have a ribbon to make it about the same size. Okay, again, you're going to just put your zip tie down through it and then back up on the other side and just attach it to your grid. I'm going to be getting Unique in the Creek boards. I don't know if we will be getting them, Jackie, but thank you for asking. I don't know, honey. I'm sorry. I don't know. That I don't know. Anyway, so, okay, so let me, okay, white, green. Okay, so make sure your nice fold is on the outside. Any other questions, you guys? Feel free to ask. Okay, I'm going to push it up through the plastic mesh and zip tie it in. And this is nice. The frame is actually pretty solid, so it holds your petals. So your petals are very firm in there. Okay, so again, you add your petal. And you just put your zip tie right in. And then put it up through your plastic. I love zip ties, you guys. Zip ties are like my favorite when I'm creating. Or above her bed, Jeanette. What did you say, Jeanette? Or above her bed? I feel like this would be cute in a little girl's room. Oh, it would be named Daisy or on her door. Wouldn't it be so cute on a little girl's door? And we're talking about that today. Possibly putting signs out there where you can customize them and put a name on the sign. So that would be really neat, you guys. That sounds great. Jeanette, let's see. Hi, just joined. What type of design is this? This is called the Daisy Chain Petal. I'll show you how to make some more because I didn't make enough. This is going to be a little bigger than I thought it was going to be, so I probably don't have enough cuts cut, but that's okay. I have plenty of petals I have plenty to fold, so I will do that for you. I get my boards from Deco Exchange. Oh, okay, yeah, Deco Exchange I know does have them. And you make this one, correct, Luann? And you do it on the boards? Let me see. And you just put your zip tie up. How do I find the fabric mesh on? Okay, I had a hard time finding ribbons and wreath. Okay, Joey, look up daffodil and look up fabric mesh and see if you can find it that way. If you don't find it that way, because I was having a hard time finding it, put in the word yellow and see if it doesn't show up. How else did I look it up? But I know Mike does. Okay, if you go over to Facebook, Joey, and you go to our live right now, and you put in sold 101, it'll show. Space 101. I'm sorry, sold space 101. It will show up on your. You'll send a DM. It'll go into a cart for you. But Mike, I had a hard time, and I let Jessica know I had a really hard time finding the daffodil.
All you gotta do is just search yellow space deco space mesh, yellow deco mesh.
Okay.
On the website search bar.
Okay, so just look up yellow deco mesh and see if it doesn't come up, because the other day I couldn't find it myself, and I put in a lot of things. Okay, so where am I? White, green. Okay. Anyway, I'm putting in. Oh, so you do make them. Oh, I'd love to see them. I'm sure they come out beautiful, Luann. It's really neat. Oh, you're very welcome, Joey. Thank you for asking. I hope that helps you. I hope you find it. If you have any problem, contact our customer service, because we definitely have it in stock. So you should be able to find it. Anyway, okay, so I'm adding that one. And then next is going to be a black green one. And again, make sure your nice fold is on the outside. See, we lost some of our Facebook watchers over there. Anyway, thank you for staying with us. I know this is a bit repetitive, you guys. We always appreciate when you do stay. Anyway, again, I'm attaching the petal with a zip tie and onto the plastic grid. So I'm thinking I probably should have gone a little bit deeper into the frame, but that's okay. So you can see it's coming out really good for those of you who are still with us. You guys can see how cute that's coming out. Oh my gosh. I said I've never made one before, so this is kind of fun to make. Bring up the fabric mesh or just the deco mesh. Okay, Joe, you're still not finding it. It should, if you just put in the word yellow and see what comes up, it should come up. Mike's going to check it right now because I know I had a hard time finding it the other day. But if you go to Facebook, if you go to our Facebook page, there's a list on the side of the products that I'm using today, and you can find it that way. So Mike's going to test it out and see how he finds it, because I did mention it the other day that I had found it. I don't even know how I found it, to be honest with you, but I found it and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know we even had this. So I was thrilled to see that we had it. Mike is going to check that for you right now, Joey. So thank you for joining us, Gigi. Thank you for following. We need followers. We need followers so that we can open a TikTok shop. We'd love to do that. And thank you for staying with us on Facebook, and whoever joins, say hi. Let's see, we got a couple that just jumped on. Say hi, let me know where you're from. What I'm doing today is a daisy chain petal wreath or a door hanger, whatever you want to consider it. Okay, but I do have your app on my phone. Okay, so he has our app. So how do you find it on the app? Okay, Mike is working on that right now, Joey. Like I said, I personally couldn't find it the other day. So he's going to find that for you right now. We'll have an answer for you. Okay, so Larissa over on Facebook said she looked up yellow deco mesh and she found it on our website. So I hope that helps, Joey. Just look up yellow deco mesh. You know, Mike said the same thing. So it should come up if you just put in, okay, he's showing you there. I think, can you see that? Oh, here we go. Okay, can you see that, Joey? Let me see. We'll put it right up there. I think you can see that. Let me see. Can you see that, Joey? That's where it is. I'll put it up even closer. There you go. So it's yellow deco mesh.
If you scroll down, it should be on the third or fourth.
Oh, wait. There. Wait. Hold on. So,
yeah.
Okay. So you should be able to find it. Let us know if you find it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add another one. Hi, Vera. Thank you so much for joining us. First time from Seattle. Okay, what I'm doing today is I'm making a daisy chain petal wreath or door hanger, whatever you want to call it. I see that. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Joey. Thank you for asking. So anybody else who might want to know can find it too. Vera, this is what I'm doing today. I'm making this on our 14-inch wreath frame. I'm using our yellow fabric deco mesh for the outside. I'm using our inch and a half, gingham ribbon. It's wired ribbon. I'm also using the green. You can see the green. It is called lime green white diagonal stripe ribbon. And I'm using some white burlap deco mesh for the interior. And I will show you in a minute if you stay how to make the petal. So let me go ahead and I could see I'm going to have to make several more petals. I didn't think I was going to need that many. Let me see. But I probably have enough, maybe cuts. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So I have enough materials to keep on going. So let me just keep on adding them. Okay. And I'm using a 14-inch for Vera and anybody else who's listening. I have a 14-inch wreath frame. I used a plastic grid that you could find at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, whatever you guys have locally. Let me see. Anyway, it's a grid, and I just laid the frame on it, and I traced it, cut it out, and then I attached it to the wreath frame with zip ties. And then I created the petals, and I'm going to show you right now, Vera, what sign I'm going to be using. The sign is really cute. Okay, and I'm not sure, like I said, somebody asked how many I cut. Well, I cut the whole roll, but I'm probably going to need more. This is a sign, Vera, that I'm going to be using. So you can see how cute that's going to look in the middle of this this wreath. I think you'll love it when it's all done. Anyway, okay, so let me keep going. Okay, I need another green one, and I need another white one. So I'm going to have to make another white one. Okay, and make sure, like I said, when you put them on, you want to put the folded side of the yellow on the outside so it gives it a nice clean finish. And you can see this is just coming along really cute, guys. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for being patient. Like I said, I didn't get to prepare like I usually do, and this is the first time I've ever made this one. I love challenging myself. So, okay, there. Okay, so I'm going to need one more petal for the outside, and then I'm going to start working on the inside. And I do have a few petals made. I do not have them all made. So let me go ahead and I cut some of my deco mesh too long. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just start making a few extras. So again, here is our 10-inch cut, you guys, and I'm going to fold it into a triangle. And then I'm going to take the pointed edges and I'm going to fold them down, but not all the way to the edge. I'm going to leave about a 1/2 inch. I'm going to fold it together, pull it, meet at the bottom, and I'm going to measure it at about 5 inches. And then I'm going to put a rubber band on it. So this is, I'm making the one right now because I need a white one to finish off the outside rim of our wreath. And my rubber bands are kind of flimsy. They did well the other day and they're not doing so good today. I've had a lot of them break. But again, you can get your rubber bands just about anywhere. You can double up on the rubber bands. Okay, so because this one's going to be a white one, I'm going to go ahead and take the deco mesh and I'm going to spread it out a little bit. So the other ones you have 1.5 inch ribbon in the middle. I'm going to make this about 1.5 inches so it is the same size as the other petals. So you can see that. So that one, let me make the outside for it now. So again, you do the exact same thing. Is one roll of each mesh enough? One roll of mesh is enough if you make a smaller one. I thought I was going to have enough. I probably am not. I cut one roll each. One roll each. So I'm thinking if you use a 12-inch wreath frame, you'd probably have enough. Mine is a 14-inch, so it's a little bit bigger. I probably could have put my petals in deeper into the mesh, into the plastic grid, I should say, and I probably would have had enough too, but I wasn't sure on the measurements. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever tried this one, so I wasn't sure. I thought I would, because I looked at a lot of them online, and I counted the petals, and I could see a lot of them were done with about 33 to 36 petals, so I thought, oh, I'll have enough, but apparently I made it bigger than the average. I probably should have gone in farther with my petals. So one can be enough, yes, one can be enough, depending on how you cut them. So again, I'm going to widen the center part. I'm going to cut the bottom off, and then I'm going to go ahead and add what I do have so I can kind of see how many more I need. I'm still not done. Heather, I'm still not done using my cuts, so I may have enough. We'll see. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have about 5 more cut, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more petals over here already made. So, okay, so I'm adding my last petal to the outside. Again, I'm doing it with a zip tie. I'm going to pull it through, and see, this is so cute. Okay, and you can see how cute this is, you guys. So this is the outside rim, and I think you guys can see that on TikTok, and you can see that on Facebook. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. I love this. Okay, so let me see what I have here. So I have We'll see. I don't have any white ones right now made, so I'm going to have to make some. I'll make room. Let's see. And you know, yeah, I'm still going to have to make plenty. Let me just count. I know I'm not laying them in the right color order, but that's okay. I'm trying to figure out how many more I have to make. So I'm probably going to need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe another 10 I have to make. So, okay, let me go ahead and see. I have 3 more black and white. I have 3 more green. And if I need about 10, I'm going to try to do probably 12 so that I can, an extra 12. Okay, so let me go ahead and clean this up. I have a lot of mess here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut some pieces for you guys. So again, I'm using my rotary cutter. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my. So again, this is our yellow deco mesh, our yellow fabric daffodil deco mesh. I did have her pull 2 just in case I needed some more, and I do. Like I said, you may not have to use as many as I did if you put your petals in farther. I just wasn't sure how many I was going to need for the size frame that I was going to use. So again, I'm going to cut these at 10 inches. And I'm going to, there you go. Put that one, let's see, let me measure from over here. Okay, so you guys can see me cut it. And you see our rotary cutter. You're very welcome, Larissa. So, okay, all right. Well, thank you for joining us today anyway, and come back maybe and watch the replay so you could see the end wreath, and so you can see it done. All you have to do is scroll ahead and you can see it. Again, thank you for joining us. For all those staying on Facebook, thank you so much, you guys. And like I said, it's the first time I've ever done it, so I wasn't quite sure how many petals I was going to need. I came in just a little bit later than I normally do. Otherwise, I would have created more. But that's okay. I don't mind cutting and showing you that our cutter works really well. So what did I say I needed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm going to cut about 3 more, and I think that might be enough. So again, if you do use, if you do make it, you might just put your petals in a little bit closer to the center so that you don't need as many as I needed. But that's okay. It'll come out really cute anyway. Okay, so I'm not pushing it down enough at the bottom, but okay. And again, I'm going to have to cut a few ribbons, you guys. And a few pieces of white deco mesh also. All right, so let me see. Thank you for staying with us. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, I think I have enough to start with. So again, I'm going to cut my ribbon, and this ribbon has staples in it. Anyway, okay, so the ribbons I need, they're going to be, I have 3 green ones, 3 green ones. So actually, I think I only need 1 more green one. So I'm going to cut it 12 inches. And I'm probably only, actually, I have 1 more here. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need, all right, I think we're okay. And I do have some extra pieces of white, so let me see. I was going to have to cut them. I had cut some the other day, so I have 1. These were just a little too long. So, I need to cut them 10 inches, 24. And where it doesn't cut, I'm going to, this is a burlap. It has burlap lines in it, so I noticed it was a little bit harder to cut. 2, 3, I think, okay, let me put this one down to 10 inch. These I had cut the other day for another project I was doing, and so they're a little bit longer than the 10 inch, so I'm just going to use them and just cut it if you use the burlap deco mesh. But like I said, it's great to use if you have excess, deco mesh at home. You can use it for your centers and just pick whatever color you want for the outside. Again, cut this last piece. I should have enough now. So let me put these petals together. And thank you for staying with us, you guys. Any questions over on TikTok? Thank you. This is white fabric mesh as well. No, it's not, Joey. It is our white burlap. What exactly is it called, Mike? The white is I love it. It's one we use a lot. Well, he's going to scroll that down for me to see it. Okay, it's called white deco mesh with a burlap stripe in it, Joey. And it's really nice. But we are going to get more in different whites that can be pre-ordered. Our order is coming in. I'm sorry for the mess, you guys. Let me move it over a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're getting our order in at the end of this month. And it'll be ready to ship out at the beginning of the month. So you could put in pre-order and you can see the different white ones that we do have. But this is the one we have available right now, so this is the one we're using. So again, you guys, you cut it in a triangle for those that are just coming on. You take your 2 points, you fold it down. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, you fold it down, you leave about a 1/2 inch from the edge, you fold it again, and then you just turn it. You fold it in half. I have rubber bands here. You leave it at about 5 inches. You put your rubber band on it. I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. You cut it at about 5 inches. Because this is going to be a white one, I'm going to spread it out a little bit so it's about 1.5 inches like the ribbon is on the other ones. So there you go. There's your center. Again, here's your 10 by 10. Fold it in a triangle. Same fold, you guys, all the way through. You fold it down. You leave about a 1/2 inch. You fold it in half. You fold it all the way across. You can see it's a real nice, clean fold. And then you're just going to put it right over that center. And you're going to measure out the 5 inches and add your rubber band right around the bottom. So you're welcome, Joey. Yeah, go on and look. If you're already on our app, just put in pre-order, and you'll see the different deco mesh. We'll have a lot of deco mesh coming in by the end of the month, and it'll be shipped out the 1st of May, right around the 1st of May. So you guys can pre-order any deco mesh that we haven't had. It will be available again. So feel free to go over there and see what we have. Okay, again, here's your 10-inch piece. Fold it up, fold it down, leave about a 1/2 inch, fold it like this. Now I'm going to make one with a ribbon right now. So here's our black wired 1/2 inch ribbon. I'm going to fold it right over that center. I'm going to measure it the 5 inches. I'm going to cut off some in the end. Add a rubber band to the bottom, or 2 rubber bands, whatever you feel comfortable adding. These are great little rubber bands, and make it look nice. Add it like this, and then I'm going to make a yellow cover for that one too. So again, here's your 10-inch. You just fold it. I'm going to go a little fast, you guys, so I can finish this up for us. What time is it? Oh yeah, I'm running a little late today. Like I said, I've not made this wreath before. So anyway, so you put your folded edge around the ribbon covered part of your petal, and you just fold it in. Make it look nice, make it kind of hug, you can see that. And then again, you measure it, and you put your rubber band. Thank you so much for staying with us, you guys. Appreciate it. For anybody who stayed on TikTok, we appreciate it. Give us some follows, give us some likes. Like I said, we want to open a TikTok shop so that you guys can shop directly from TikTok. So you won't have to go over to our app or anything. You'll have it available right there on TikTok, which would be really amazing. We are looking forward to that. Another way to order from us, we have great prices. And again, $79, you get free shipping. There is a coupon code this month, and it is, thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. I've never done this before, Nancy, so this was the first. So I'm trying to think at the same time. Anyway, yeah, you guys, 15, it's Mom 15, and you get 15% off of everything this month. So it's a great deal. Okay, so you take your 10 by 10, you fold it in half into a triangle. You fold it down, you leave about a half of an inch. Again, you fold it round. You measure it at about 5 inches. You add your, and Nancy, you're gonna love tomorrow. I hope you do really good. My friend is on here today and she's gonna do a craft event in Idaho tomorrow. So I wanna wish her luck and hope she sells a lot of things. Don't forget to take a break. Oh, I love when TikTok tells me not to forget to take a break. Anyway, this is going to be a white one, you guys, so I am just widening it up a little bit to about approximately the 1.5 inches, so it will be like the ribbon, right? And again, you fold it in triangle. You fold it down towards the center, leave about a half of an inch, fold over, and fold it over again, and then just fold it right over your center. And you just kind of cuddle your center there and make it fit in there nicely, so you have a nice petal. And again, measure again at the 5-inch mark. Cut off your excess and add your rubber band to the bottom. Rubber bands are great. You're welcome, Nancy. I really hope you do good. Do you know any craft event in North Carolina? I don't know. Anybody out there from North Carolina? Somebody is asking over here on TikTok if anybody knows of any events in North Carolina. If you guys know of anybody on Facebook or anybody even on TikTok, maybe you can answer her and let her know. I'm not familiar with any. If I lived there, I would hope I'd know. I love craft events. I haven't done one since Christmas, I think was my last one. But I love to do events too. Anyway, so, well, and do you make wreaths? Is that what you make? Fabulous Lady. What a cute name. Okay, so this is my white one. Again, I'm folding it. I'm folding it and making it. Okay, you make wreaths. So I'd love to do one. Yeah, you should try one of these. Said come back and you can watch the replay. It's the first time I've done it, so I made a couple of mistakes here, but you know, that's how we all learn, right? Anyway, I'm spreading it out a little bit, you guys, to make it as wide as the ribbon. And I'm almost done making all of my petals, I think. Okay, so again, you make your triangle. This is our yellow fabric deco mesh. It's a daffodil in color. Fold it in half, and you're going to put it right over the top of your center. And then just kind of hug your center with it. Pull it around to fit. Okay, and then you measure it. I'm measuring them at about 5 inches. Decor baskets. Oh, how cute. You make basket decor. Now, are you Fabulous Lady on Facebook too? Do you have a Facebook page? I always go back. I look at I like to look at some of the people who watch us on TikTok or on Facebook. I like to like their pages or so is that what you're called? Love this technique. I know, isn't this cute? This comes out so cute. Like I said, I hadn't made one, but I was loving it and I wanted to try it. So being we have all the things to try it here, I thought I'm gonna do this. Okay, so let me see. I have 1, 2, 3. Why do I feel like I'm short one here? Okay. I really am short. Let me see. Might have to cut some more of my white. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut a few more pieces of my white. So give me a minute here, you guys. See, I have my little weight that I use down for my. Okay, so let me do this. And the burlap, like I said, it doesn't quite cut as well. This is the only mesh that I found doesn't quite cut as well with our rotary cutter, but everything else does well. And burlap stuff. So anyway, let me cut a few more. Not sure how many I need, but I'm just going to cut a few more so I have enough to make a couple more petals. Let me see if I have 1, 2. Okay, I need 1 more of those and 1 more of those. So I think that's it. Let me, any more questions, you guys? Sold 105. Thank you, Sandy. Sandy's buying something there, Mike. So thank you, Sandy. Sold 101 too. Yeah, thank you so much. Are you on Etsy? No, we are not on Etsy. Let's see, not on Facebook. I use my name. Okay, use your name. Do you sell Fabulous Lady on Etsy? I always love to see what other people do. I love to see other people's creations. I like all kinds of crafts, so I look at a lot of things. I'm kind of one of those Facebook people that hops all over to Etsy, and I don't have any items on Etsy, but I like to go look. Okay. So again, I am going to make another white one. I'm going to spread out my deco mesh to about 1.5 inches, and then tuck in any frays you see, and I'm going to make the outside right now. So, okay. So fold it in, you guys. Make a triangle, fold it in, leave about 1/2 inch. Thank you, Facebook. I got a lot of people on there today. Thank you so much, you guys. And for anybody staying on TikTok, thank you. Please follow us. Like us, follow us, share, give us a heart, give us roses, give us whatever you guys will give us. And the more followers we get on TikTok, the sooner we get up to 5,000, the sooner we will be able to put on a shop for you. And you guys will be able to order directly from TikTok. So follow us, you guys. And thank you so much for staying with us. Okay, I'm going to add my little rubber band. And I'm going to, on this one, oops, I knew I was going to do that. I've broken a few today. All right, let me cut off a little bit so I have my frays out of the way. Are you all packed, Nancy? If you're still on, do you have your vehicle all packed for tomorrow? I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to hear how you're doing. When I see you on Facebook, I'll know. The sunflower wreath. You know what, Heather? I'll do one for you. We did one. Let me show you. It's a different kind. Let me see if I can see it. I don't even see it back here. I don't know what happened to my sunflower. I did one sunflower, but because we do have this fabric, I'm going to go ahead and try one of those. So thank you for asking those. Let us know, you guys, if there's anything you want us specifically to try. So I have one more to make here, you guys. Okay. So here's my 10 by 10. Fold it into a triangle. Then you take your tips, you fold it down. Do not go all the way to the end. Leave about 1/2 inch. Okay, so you're all packed. That's awesome, Nancy. And you fold over. And again, you fold it over again. I measure it out at about 5 inches. I'm going to cut off some of the edge so I can get my rubber band on, because I've broken more rubber bands today. Just wrap it around. And then I'm going to take this piece of ribbon. You guys can see it. I'm going to find the middle, and I'm going to lay it right over the top of this. You can see that. And then I'm going to kind of tuck it in nicely so it makes a nice, clean finish, and that's going to be the middle of our petal. Again, put a rubber band around this. I'm almost done, you guys. Now I just have to do all my attaching. That shouldn't take me too long. Thank you for staying with us. You guys, thank you so much, everybody, for staying with us, because I know this was kind of a long live. So I probably cut too many yellows, but that's okay. Okay, so I have a triangle. Again, you take your tips, you fold it down, you leave about 1/2 inch, you fold it over, you kind of stretch it out, you fold it in half, and now you're going to lay it right over the top of your ribbon-covered center. Now you're going to measure it. If you have a mat or measuring tape, whatever it is you guys do to measure, you're going to measure at about 5 inches. Thank you guys. I have 28 on Facebook. Thank you guys for coming back or just joining. I'll show you what I've done. I'm almost done. Thank you for staying with us. Appreciate that, you guys. Like I said, it's the first time I've ever done it, so I challenge myself online all the time. The very first live I did, besides being so afraid to do a live, I did a method I'd never done. Kind of crazy that way. I do stuff like that, but it came out pretty. Anyway, okay, so I am ready. Let me clean up some of this mess so I can attach the rest. So let me get our sign ready. So our sign is hidden under all this. Here's the sign I'm going to be using, you guys, again. So it's our yellow floral sign. we use the 3M attachments for the back. I'm going to add 4 of them. And we do not carry these, but you can find them on Amazon, and they're great. They stick really well to our metal signs. And I'm going to put 4 of them on so that this sign will be good and attached too. They're really easy. You just take the little backing off. Like I said, they're the 3M. They are cable tie mounts is what they're called if you look them up on Amazon. And I'm going to attach 4, we call them chenille stems here if you buy them from us. If you look up on our website, they're chenille stems. Most of us older people, we know them as pipe cleaners. Anyway, we were just talking about that today too at lunch. Anyway, so there you just push it right through there. They go through, and just twist them a couple of times so that they are ready to put onto your plastic grid in the middle of your wreath. So let me kind of clear the space here, and so I can show you guys as I add the rest of the petals. Thank you so much for sticking with us and being patient with me today. Anyway, I'm going to put that over there, throw that here, throw this away, move this out of the way, and hopefully I have enough petals to go around. So I'm going to move all this out of my way. And you can see all these lay really nice. They kind of support one another. You can take some hot glue if you wanted to. And thank you so much, Sandy. Yeah, these came out really good. Like I said, I amaze myself sometimes. Okay, so this did take me a little longer than I had anticipated, but that's okay. Okay, so again, I'm going to attach my, you know what, I'm going to just set it. I'm going to stick the zip tie down under and then push it back up through the front of my plastic grid and lay this petal right in there. Okay, and I'm just going to keep going around in the same order. Use our wire cutters. Love these things, you guys. And let's see, white and green. Okay, so green is the next one, which I already actually had there. And you want to make sure you leave the same amount on top so you can see. And it's covering all the places you attached also. So let me go ahead and just put it in without the flower, or without the petal there. So I'm going to go down with my zip tie and go up through the grid and just lay my petal in there. Let me see, is that there? Yeah, there's the right side. Okay, and just again, zip tie it right in there, you guys, and cut off your excess. And you can see how cute this is going to be. All right. So again, I want to lay another one in right there. Thank you for staying with me, you guys. I don't like to usually go over the hour and a half that we try to stick with, but like I said, first time, I came on kind of frazzled, like, wait a minute, I'm not ready. Again, so here you go. So I'm doing them in order: white, green, black, and they're covering, you can see they're covering all the other ones. Okay, and so I need white, and hopefully I don't have to make any more, but thank you so much, you guys. And for anybody who makes these, I'm sure they'll come out beautiful. You can do them in any color. You can use any sign. You don't have to use a sign at all. You can buy, we don't have them, but the floral centers that you can buy from different places. These come out so cute. This is just a cute, sturdy little wreath. I really like this. So again, let me see. Here we go. Okay, I have enough. Okay, let me put this in there. Okay, so I'm gonna, that wasn't a good zip tie. Okay, I'm gonna put this right down in there and come back up. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for joining over on TikTok. I'm almost finished making our daisy petal wreath, door hanger, whatever you want to call this. And I used our 10-inch, 10-yard fabric deco mesh. I used our white deco mesh with a burlap stripe. I used our gingham checked ribbon, that's 1.5 inches, and our green, I forget what it's called, lime green, I don't know what's that called, check striped, I don't know, something, but we have it. If you go to Facebook, if you're on Facebook, there is a list. You can find all the products that I used today on our website, BBCrafts. The tools I used are our rotary cutter, our wire cutter, which I love, and our 14-inch metal wreath frame. Thank you for coming on. Hi, Sandra. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. If you've been watching, you know what I've done here. If not, you can go back and watch the replay. Hoping I'm having enough. I still might have to make some more petals. If I do, it'll just be a couple more. Okay, so I'm putting the zip tie in. And I am zip tying in the petal. Okay, so this is called a daisy chain petal. For those of you who want to know, it's really easy. And of course, you can go back and watch our live. Okay, I did put this one on wrong. When you're putting them on, make sure and put the nice clean folded side of your yellow mesh onto facing the front, so you get a nice clean finish. Hey Justin from Green Wreaths, you know I follow you on Facebook. I like some of your outfits you wear. You make some beautiful wreaths too. Thank you for joining us today. I'm almost done with this one. This is a daisy chain petal. I'm sure you're familiar with it because you make some awesome things. The daisy chain petal wreath. Thank you for joining us. I think you've come on TikTok before too with us, and we appreciate you coming on and saying hey. But yeah, I like your page on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate when other creators come on. Okay, so we are getting around here, you guys. Let me fix this one. I kind of smashed it. All right, so there we go. And so white, green, check, white, green, check, white. It's a green one. And let me add this. Hi, Mary Jo over on TikTok. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for staying with us, the ones that did on Facebook today. We do appreciate that. I know this is a little longer. We try to keep it at about an hour and a half. We do go live now at 3 o'clock from Southern California. We've kind of worked back and forth with the times because we're not sure all the time if we've got the times right. But we've had a lot joining us on TikTok today. Thank you so much, you guys. Like, share. Okay, so green, what's after green? White, okay. Okay, so again, I'm going to add another zip tie down through the plastic grid, and then I push it back up through. Okay, and I put it around and just zip tie it in. And you kind of, the one that's the white one, it is, you know, it doesn't have a ribbon over it, so you want to make sure that you don't have any frays showing when you put that together. Okay, and now I have a black one. Yeah, I might have to make one more petal, but that's okay. I have some yellow cut. I just have to make another white cut, I think. Okay, so again, I'm putting my zip tie down, you guys. Thank you for staying with us on Facebook. Wrong color. Did I do it again? Thank you, Melinda. I sure did. Okay, because I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to slow myself down. Okay, so white, green, black, white, green. You're right. I sure did. Okay, thank you for catching that for me. You guys have been my best helpers today. Thank you. Like I said, I challenged myself. Thank you so much, Ribbon Erased by Joey. Thanks, guys. I love that. I love when you help me out a little bit. Long day, long day. Like I said, we went to lunch today. A few of us from the business here today, so that added a little bit extra time to our day. We don't usually do that. So anyway, I came in not prepared like I should be. Anyway, okay, thank you for catching that for me. Okay, so I fixed it. Okay, so then a white one. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna have to make another, oh no, I have another black one. I'm doing good. I'm looking around. I'm seeing more petals that I've got done here. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, you guys. Okay, so let me, all right, add a white one. All right, and I am almost done. I am getting there, you guys. Okay, there's that one, and then after the white is the green, and I have another green one here. So we're doing good. We are doing good. Okay, I'm gonna put my zip tie down through the grid, the plastic grid, back up through the plastic grid, and lay my petal right in there, zip tie it, tighten it, and okay, so what do I have going here? Black, white, green, black, white, green. I've got another black, okay, and I'm going to need a little white and a green. Okay, so let me make, I need another white one, I can see that. Okay, so let me put my zip tie up through the grid. Okay. All right. Thank you, Janine, for sharing it. Sweet. Challenge myself, Janine. Janine is our other designer here, and she makes beautiful things. So, anyway. Okay, so I'm going to make, this one's kind of crooked. Let me get it in there right. Okay, so this green, white, I need a, this one actually is too high. So let me reattach this one. Okay, so put it down lower. So I am, okay, let me put my zip tie down through my plastic grid and then put it back up through the plastic grid and then lay the petal right in there and try to keep your petals even. Okay, and pull. Okay, there we go. And so I need another green one, so I'll make one right now, and another black one, and I will be good. Okay, so let me cut another 12-inch piece of ribbon, or black. I have another green piece, and all I need is a black and a green. So I have another, I need 2 more pieces of our white pickle mesh. So let me go ahead and clean this up and put 2 more pieces. Thank you for staying with us, you guys. I appreciate it. And thank you for sharing. My weight. There's my weight. Okay. And I'm going to cut 2 more pieces of our white with our rotary cutter. And I'm going to go back and just cut the little burlap pieces that aren't quite cutting with our rotary cutter right now. Okay, so there's that piece and 1 more piece and I should be done. Actually, I think I'll just cut it with my scissors. Yeah, I'm just going to cut it really quick and make these last 2 petals and then put the sign on and we will be done. So again, you take your 10 by 10, you fold it into a triangle, you pull your tips down, you leave about 1/2 of an inch in there. Wrong color, did I do it again? Okay, hold on, Melinda, let me see. Wait, black, white, green, black, white. I'm okay right now, I'm okay right now. Okay, fold it again, measure it at about 5 inches. Okay, then you use your rubber band. I'm going to cut a little bit off. Use my rubber band it, and I'm going to take my green ribbon, because that's the next one I'm going to need, and I'm going to fold it over the white. You guys can see that, fold over the white center. I'm going to just kind of wrap my ribbon in. I'm going to again measure it at the 5 inches, wrap my rubber band around it. Thanks for staying, you guys. Okay, I'm going to, and for those of you, who didn't watch the beginning, go back and watch the replay, and you'll be able to see how I did this. Again, fold it in half, wrap it around. I'm going to add this. As soon as I'm done making this, I'm adding this one. So again, come down to the bottom, measure it, and I want it to be 5 inches. Put my rubber bands around it. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much, Hazel. Appreciate that. Thank you for sending me a rose. I need a rose today. Okay, I'm wrapping that around. Okay, and I'm going to add this one and then tuck in your little phrase in the back. They aren't even going to be seen because you've got the you have got the mesh underneath, the plastic mesh underneath the grid. Okay, so you again put your zip tie down through it and then back up through the plastic mesh. Add your petal. We are almost done. I'm going to make one more petal and then attach the sign and we will be finished. Thank you for staying with us. And whoever came on Facebook right now, thank you so much for joining or coming back. I appreciate that. Okay, so let me make our last petal and I'm doing good. Okay, so I'm going to fold it over, leave about a 1/2 inch, fold it over again, wrap it around. This one I'm going to wrap our ribbon around it. This is a 12-inch cut on the ribbon. So basically 6 on one side, 6 on the other. I'm going to measure it at about the 5 inches. I'm going to cut off the excess. I am adding a rubber band around the bottom, or 2 rubber bands, because I removed one from the bottom row. Okay, let me see what I did. Oh, I did, huh? Okay, well, hold on. Let me see what I did here. Okay, so I've got black, white, green, black, white, green, black. Okay, I'm going to add a black to that. I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay, Belinda. Hold on. Let me check it all out. Okay. Now, everything's attached. Everything's attached. I'm just going to need one more right in here. I'm going to need a black and white one right in here. Let me put that away. Okay, so I'm making that black and white one. Remove one from the bottom row. Huh. Okay, so anyway, again, you take your triangle, you cut it. You fold it over again, leave the 1/2 inch, fold it over again, fold it over again, and then just wrap it right around your center. And this is my last petal, you guys. Thank you for staying with us. Okay, let me measure it. Okay, and I'm measuring it 5 inches. Okay, and I'm adding, and thank you guys. Like I said, I challenged myself. I'd never done this one before, but I'd been wanting to do it. So let's see. Okay, thank you for joining us over on TikTok. I see people are still joining over on TikTok. Like, follow, share, follow us. We want to open a TikTok shop for you guys, so you'll be able to order online. So this is my last petal. I think I did okay for those of you guys watching me. I'm going to pull that one down just a little bit more. Okay. And I'm just going to add this last petal. And then I'm going to add the sign. And we are done today, you guys. That was a lengthy one. Sorry about that, you guys. This is really a long one for me. I don't think I've ever had a 2-hour live. Okay, so there we are. You can see I've put on all my petals, and now I'm looking for my sign. There's my sign. Okay, and then I'm going to add the sign, and all you have to do to add the sign is push down your your pipe cleaners through the plastic grid behind your sign. And again, I have four pipe cleaners. So let me turn it over and tighten those 2 that I have put through. Just tighten them. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you. I had fun making it. That was just a long one. Thank you so much, Ribbons and Wreath by Joey. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate that. That was kind of a long a longer live than what I usually do. So again, push your pipe cleaners down through the back. And I think this one came out really cute. I am excited. I've been wanting to make this one. So get the white one in the back. It's black. Get the white one in the back. It's black, green you need. Okay, let me see what I did wrong here. Okay, black, white, green, 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 black. Right. I'm missing one, huh? I needed a white one, right? Wait a minute. White, green, black. Should have gone white. Okay, I just need to add one more white. Okay, give me one more minute, Mike. We're almost done here.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, thank you. He's patient too. Thank you so much, you guys. I needed one more white one in the... So cute. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much. Yeah, try this one. Like I said, this was my first time I tried this one. I've been wanting to try this one. Yeah, I do this to myself on live. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so let me cut one more piece of white deco mesh, you guys, and then I will show you the finished wreath. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut it with scissors. Okay, 10 inches. 10 inches, fold it down the middle. Okay, fold it again, leave about half an inch. Fold it again, and you want it to be about 5 inches long. Thank you for catching my mistakes, you guys. I need you guys. You're so welcome, Sharon. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. How do you say that? Mehmet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love making wreaths, so I love coming on and teaching you guys, inspiring you guys, encouraging you guys to try. Don't be afraid to try. It's a lot of fun. Anybody can do this, and you can do it for the fraction of cost of buying one from someone else, even though buying from others is a great way to, you know, have beautiful wreaths if you don't want to make them yourself. So anyway, again, fold it, fold it, fold it, wrap it around, measure it at the 5 inches, add another rubber band. I'm going to cut off a little bit of it. I'm going to add another 2 rubber bands so I don't break it. Thank you for catching that, you guys. I appreciate that. And thank you for staying. I still have 20 on Facebook. That's pretty good. And for the white one, because it's a deco mesh center, I kind of like to pull it out so it gives a little bit of width. And then thank you for catching my mistake. I'm going to add this one to the frame. And I'm going to put it on the right way. So I just need to use one zip tie and put it, let me put it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to add the zip tie first. So I'm going to push the zip tie down through the plastic grid and up again. All right, and then just put my petal right in there and fit it right under the sign. Make sure it's the same height. Okay, turn it the right way. You guys can see that. Okay, and then just take our zip tie, and thank you so much, you guys, for being patient with me today. Like I said, I'd never tried this style before, and I was so excited to try it, and I think it came out pretty good for my first time. Give me some hearts. Hi, Lourdes. Thank you for joining us, you guys. And again, if you are on replay, put hashtag replay. Let us know where you watched this from. And for TikTok, there is the finished product. I think
Gorgeous.
You can see that. Mike, if you want to fix the camera on Facebook, and then I can stand back and show you. So thank you so much. Give me some hearts. Give me some likes. Like I said, on TikTok, follow us. Let's see. Okay, and on Facebook there, I can stand back now. Let me turn it the right way. Okay, there you go, Facebook. I finished it. Yeah, didn't it come out cute? Thank you, Nancy, so much. I agree. Like I said, I had never tried this one. So, you know, try it, you guys. And we have tons of signs and tons of product. And I think you'll love it if you make it. So thank you again for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend.
TikTok.
It is Friday. Goodbye, TikTok. Thank you so much. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you for loving it. And, oh, here we go. You want to see it again on TikTok. There you go, you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for staying with us, and thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the rose, Janine. I needed that today.
See you next time.
See you
See you
next-
Tuesday.
Yeah, see you Tuesday. We'll be back here on Tuesday to show you something beautiful and new. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Okay, I think we're done. Okay. We still live on Facebook or no? Okay, thank you for all the hearts and all the likes on TikTok. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you